This is Dan Dix here, reporting for Press for Truth, and we are here in Spokane, Washington for the Red Pill Expo, and I am joined right now by Bob Stanley. He is involved with Freos, and I believe you are the founder of it, and you created it. What better of a person to break it all down for us? So why don't you let the folks at home know a little bit about what exactly is it, and what does it hope to bring to the table?
Thank you, Dan. May I first say I'm a big fan, been following your work for quite a while, and keep it up. Freos is a decentralized application and a physical piece of hardware that is, in fact, a red pill, and it's why we're here at the Red Pill Expo, handing out red pills. I happen to have, hot off the press, the very first red pill. And it is basically just a very cool case that houses a USB stick. Now, the USB stick was created because the first thing we recognized after 25 years, there's the actual device, in internet security is there are no secure computers. If you followed the Edward Snowden WikiLeaks releases, or you're a fan of John McAfee, you know that every single computer on the planet has been filled with malware, including malware direct from our servants at the NSA. And they cannot be used safely. There are keystroke loggers and private key sniffers in every computer. So what we do is we want to allow people to use the hardware they have, but the stick we have, the USB stick, has Tor and Tails, which are two gifts from the hacker community. That Tor is onion routing that lets you get around censorship attempts. Tails is an Ubuntu Linux operating system on the stick. So you put our stick in, reboot the computer, and you're now connected directly to Freenet, to the free internet, and you eliminate everything, a bit of malware on the computer, and you don't leave any footprint on the computer. So you can jack in your free stick, your Freenet stick at work, and not leave any trace that you've been doing so. The second thing that we're really all about is our decentralized application that is about the crypto LIFER mentality. That is the recognition that great free market cryptocurrencies like Dash, digital cash, are much more real than fiat money systems like the dollar, the euro, the yen, and all of the other central bank currencies. They're inherently deflationary. They are more stable. The instability you see in the market is because of the fact that the fiat currencies are all about to go into their hyperinflationary death spiral. And we're trying to get people to realize the sooner they move their income stream into crypto, the safer they are, and the more they're going to be able to survive, thrive, and prosper through some tough times that are coming for people that own stuff like stocks and bonds and overpriced real estates in mega cities. Okay, so when you embrace this model, we don't say people have to jump off the cliff and quit their day job and try to be a crypto lifer tomorrow. You just start the process today. Okay, so you start moonlighting at night, doing what you're passionate about, and you become a lifelong learner. Okay, so whatever it is you're passionate about, if it's anything to do with technology especially, you can't go to school for it. You have to get on the internet and find the thought leaders in that community, emulate them, learn from them, and become the best. And then you can start selling your services to other crypto lifers who prefer to never turn their money back into fiat and pick up the yellow pages to find goods and services they need. They want to buy from their tribe. They want to buy from other crypto lifers. And that's what we're all about.
So it sounds to me like you've developed a safety net almost for crypto and crypto users. Is it possible to use the stick, the red pill, to trade from crypto to crypto outside of the ability for hackers, for example, to intercept the transaction?
Indeed so. Indeed so. We employ a model that we call the double-blind transaction proxy, which starts with the realization that security is a chain, and any weak link in the chain breaks the whole chain. There's no point in having 10 strong links if you have one weak link. So the first thing we do is we say, we give out our sticks for free, anonymously, to anyone that wants one, anyone that's ready to step up to this new world and this new life. We preclude our clients who we're giving this free technology to from identifying themselves to us. So we don't have any database. We have no know your customer nonsense. We have no AML nonsense. We allow our customers to do what they want with their productive life. Now, we're initially starting with the Dash currency, but yes, you make a great point that decentralized exchanges, I would highlight Shapeshift.io, one of my favorites. I use it regularly. You go and can trade Dash into Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, any other currency you want. Some have more usability in terms of places you can go to buy and spend. But our goal is to really champion the Dash currency to say, within 18 months, by the end of next year, within our own world, stick-to-stick world, every single good and service that's available in normal world is available from someone else, a crypto lifer, within our system. So you can buy anything. And we don't have to invent all this stuff. All of it's being done by the 50,000 smartest people in the world who are inventing all these decentralized technologies. I would highlight a couple like 10x. That in July, next month, you're going to be able to get a 10x card. You can put 10 Dash behind it, and you've got $3,000 on a debit card that stays in Dash until you go to Starbucks and get a mochaccino and swipe. Starbucks never knows you're not anything but a normal, I'm going to have to use the word slave or sheep in the system. They get dollars, and they're happy, but your Dash stays as Dash. And 2 months later, Dash is up to $600, and now you got $6,000 behind that card because it's inherently deflationary. So the next big thing is we're moving on to the EOS ecosystem that is the greatest piece of technology. It will be the first $1 trillion technology ecosystem in the world's history, and it's all free. If you have stake in EOS, you put some EOS into the system, I'm able to run this incredibly cool service for my clients. It doesn't cost me anything. It doesn't cost them anything. And we're able to connect to all these new decentralized replacements to what I typically refer to as Thought Police Net. That is, when you go on the normal www internet and you go on Facebook, you use Google, Alphabet, YouTube, Twitter, in particular Twitter, you know that A, you're being censored, B, you're being spied upon. They are selling everything that they can to anyone that will pay for it. Has anyone noticed that if you happen to be talking near your phone with Facebook running and you mention, I'm thinking about going to Aruba, 5 seconds later, you'll get an ad from Aruba. And it's not just on Facebook. You'll see it on Google. They all collude. They are all working together to put us under the microscope and make us their product. Well, I'm not anyone's product. I'm not going to stand for that, and I'm not going to let my customers stand for it. They will be able to solicit marketing if they're interested. If they want to know about Aruba, they'll ask for it, and they'll get the best hotels and resorts in Aruba catering to them on their timetable when they want it. They won't have anybody sticking banner ads in front of them because they've been spied on in their own home.
Now, this sounds incredibly innovative to me, and a product whose time has come. It's about time something like this comes onto the market. Now, I get the feeling that this is going to be, the deep state is going to fear such a product. Do you see potential in being targeted later down the road, or them trying to remove this thing from existence? And is that something you worry about?
Indeed so, Dan. We certainly model the risk involved. It's not something I would say I personally worry about. I've been very blessed in that in the last 6 months, have been able to attract a team of brilliant anarchist wonder people that my team amazes me every day. And I have to announce that yesterday, we officially became what is called a starfish DAO, which means you cut off the head of a spider, the spider dies. You cut off a piece of a starfish, a whole starfish goes back. So I need to understand, I turned the entire company over to my team. I am still going to be the arm waver. I still love to talk, as you know, Dan, having spent a couple days. And I will do all the arm waving I can, but I need to any fascist jackboots that think they can stop this thing by putting me in a cage and denying me internet access, or putting two in my head. All you're going to do is create a martyr that means I get to 100 million people by the end of this year instead of the 60 million by the end of next year. So good luck, fellas, but it's not stoppable. there's no way to stop this movement at this point. This has been the most successful launch of a new crypto project play. And the reception that I've received from old social media, in fact, but especially from the real anarchists, the real people who got into this for the right reasons, has been just overwhelming. And I'm the most blessed guy on the planet.
What an incredibly exciting time to be involved in this space, and it sounds like you guys are bringing something really cool to the table. So if anybody's interested in learning more about that, or wants to get involved or get one of these sticks for themselves, how do they find you? What are the links?
Please go to freos.io and sign up especially for our newsletter. As soon as we have full production, we're in negotiations all over the world, but in particular in Shenzhen and Fujian City, China, to manufacture more of these so we get up to the 200,000 sticks a month level. Our newsletter subscribers will get first access to this technology, and they are also the pool of people that we're looking to hire for our soon-to-be massive team, that we're going to be doing every show in the world where there are cool people, and we need people that are ready to embrace the crypto lifer mindset and teach others how to do it. We are going to eat our own dog food starting this week. My team, I'm sorry, I almost said employees, I work for them. They don't work for me. My team will be paid in Dash henceforth, and we're going to learn how to live a life spending Dash without ever turning it back into fiat ever. We're going to unbank ourselves with all the implications I'm sure you can figure out of that statement.
Fantastic. And folks, you can do this too. There is no longer a need for the centralized bank. There's no longer a need for any kind of government bureaucracy or agency to be that third party to transact, to make that transaction for you from one person to another. So again, exciting time to be involved. Links will be located in the description below. Be sure you check them out. Bob Stanley, once again, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you, Dan. I am the most blessed guy in history, and I appreciate your support. Cheers.